Hi, I'm Sami Thompson, and this is my most requested live Ask Anything chat. I'm so excited to be here for the very first time. My new song is actually called Underwater. If you haven't heard it, please listen to it. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Romeo and iHeartRadio for having me on. I'm so excited to be here. Anna from Washington, D.C. says, who were your favorite artists growing up, and what genre of music did you listen to the most? I listened to Ariana Grande. Like, that was my main girly. I was on an Ariana Grande diet. I loved her. I was obsessed with her. And pop music. Literally just any pop music in general. That was my thing. Sonia from Raleigh, North Carolina says, is there anyone you went to high school with that you want to give a shout out to? Would they be totally surprised? Okay, fun fact, I never went to high school like in person, so I went online. So if I'm going to shout out anyone, I have to shout out Brainly for helping me cheat my way through school. I'm just kidding, don't do that. But yeah, thank you, Brainly, thank you. Okay, next, Nick from Columbus, Ohio says, first concert you went to. Okay, Nick, the very first concert that I went to was actually The Wiggles. I don't remember any of it, but my very first real concert that I went to was Ariana Grande. Are we shocked? No. But my concert? No. My mother did bring us to a bunch of concerts when I was younger, so yeah. Carm from Nashville, Tennessee. Oh my God, Carm, I love Nashville. Says, when you get some time off, do you drive yourself around or do you bum rides with friends? I love driving. Yes, and yes. I love a late night drive. I love a morning drive. Any type of drive I can do, I'm down. I love being a passenger princess. I love being the driver. My friends wouldn't really like me being the driver personally because they say that I hit curbs, but it's not my fault that they're in the way, you know? So, both. Deb from Bowling Green, Kentucky says, what is the coolest thing you own? Oh my God, I actually have a friend in Kentucky, so love. The coolest thing I own, okay, let me show you. I'm really excited about this. My best friend actually got this for me. But look, ready? It's a little watch ring, because I love like rings and watches and bangles and things. It's so cool. I love it. That's my coolest thing that I own, I think. Lydia from Hartford, Connecticut says, what do you do to warm up your voice? I do vocal warm-ups. I do like I do do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I sing that. I do lip rolls. Also, just literally, if you want to do a vocal warm-up, just look up on YouTube, vocal warm-ups, and that's what I do. All of that's there, that's exactly what I do. I don't gatekeep, don't worry. Lana from Burbank, California says, how was it recording your Christmas song? The artwork was great. Thank you so much. I really appreciate this question. That song was rough to record because it's vocally just all over the map, and so like we were just in the studio and I was just struggling. But it's okay, because it was fun because we had like Christmas movies on in the background, which was really very slay. Okay, Brittany from Memphis, Tennessee says, how's your summer been? Where do you spend most of your time? Hi, Brittany. My summer has been actually amazing because I have been spending all of my time in the rehearsal studio because we are prepping for a tour, and I'm so excited. And also, if you need me to play for you anywhere, let me know. Just give me a call. Cassidy from Houston, Texas says, how old were you when you wrote a song for the first time? Hi, Cassie. Thank you so much for this question. I was probably like 8 years old. I feel like I remember the melody in my head, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like I remember, but I don't. But yeah, probably like 8 years old. I think it was about friendship, which was kind of very of the time, I guess. Ansley from Tulsa, Oklahoma says, if you were in a lip sync battle, what song would you choose? Ansley, let me sit down and tell you that I have been in a lip sync battle. I sang Ariana Grande Side to Side. I did not win, obviously, but I wish I did. But let me say, I would definitely do Evanescence, Bring Me to Life. I feel like I could just be really dramatic with it, and I would just love to do that. Monica from Miami Beach, Florida says, hi Miami, yes, says, in what order did you rank the following cereals at the Sami breakfast table? Okay, wait, let's see. Cheerios, Captain Crunch, Rice Krispies, Frosted Mini Wheats, and Fruit Loops. Okay, I literally had no idea that Captain Crunch was called Captain Crunch, literally until recently. I thought it was called Captain Crunch, but I think that's my number one, Captain Crunch, and then I'd probably do Fruit Loops, because they're fun, and then Cheerios, then Frosted Mini Wheats, and then Rice Krispies last. Because I like the treat better than like the cereal. The cereal gets like too soggy, you know? So yeah. Carmen from Dallas, Texas says, if your music could be a part of any movie, show, soundtrack, which movie or show soundtrack would it be? Carmen, my favorite movie is called Just Go With It, and I would love to see my music in that. I feel like that would just be so funny. with the scenes, I feel like you could just make it really funny. So probably just go with it. 100%. Best movie. Definitely watch it. Destiny from Springfield, Ohio says, will you be doing any live shows soon? Destiny, I would love to do live shows. If you want me to perform for you too, I would love to do that. Just give me a call. I am so excited to do live shows. I have been in rehearsals this entire summer and I'm so grateful and excited, and ship me out. You know what I mean? Put me on that stage. I'm hype. I'm hype. Wait, this one's actually good. I didn't see this one. This one's actually like me. Rachel from Dublin, Ohio says, who do you text with the most? Which one of your friends needs to use spell check the most? Literally me. I am a terrible, like, my grammar is so bad. Like, it's so bad. My friends are like, what are you saying? I'm like, I don't even know. Every word I spell is like so incorrect. I probably text with Smith the most. I send her just a bunch of lyrics and random updates on my life. And Smith is my co-writer and producer. So yeah. Alexandra from Chicago, Illinois says, how did Underwater come together? Thank you so much for this question, Alexandra. Underwater actually came together because I had a summer fling, but it was like one of those summer flings where it was just like, they were there and it was like the best option out of all the terrible options around me. And so I just kind of like went for it. And also like I was in the studio at the time and my producer kind of noticed that was going on. And so she brought me Underwater and it was not finished yet. And then we both kind of like finished like the bridge, and yeah, and then that's how it came to be. I love it. It's literally my favorite song. Do I have a nice set of wheels? I drive a Mazda. Shelby from Jacksonville, Florida says, do you have a nice set of wheels? Hey Shelby, what's up, Florida bestie? Yes, I love my car. I have a Mazda Sport CX-50 Turbo Blast. I love her. She's very great. She gets me around good. This one's insane. Okay, I'll do this one, why not? Dara from NYC says, what is the best picture of yourself you've ever seen? Wow, thank you so much for this question. I think the best picture of myself is definitely my album cover. But also, no, oh my God, this is so funny. Every time we do like a video shoot, we screenshot moments from it where I look heinous. And like, oh my God, I have so many pictures of myself from videos that like, I need to like post them. Cordelia from Dalton, Georgia, neighbor, says, who would you like to collab with? I don't know. There's so many people I would love to collaborate with. Probably Ariana. I'd love to. Hey, Ari. Sasha from Chattanooga says, how is everyone in your family doing? Are any of them involved with your career? My family's doing great. My parents love to travel. They just went on like 12 cruises. I don't know, guys, I don't know why. They love gambling. I'm just gonna spill their tea. They love gambling, and so they like gamble and then they like get free cruises and stuff. I don't even know what happens, but they tell me like every other week. They're like, hey Sam, we're leaving you home alone to go on a cruise. And I'm like, great, I'm so excited about that. But yeah, they're very supportive and very supportive. Love them. The best. They're a time. Kim from Cleveland, Ohio says, what is your favorite t-shirt to wear? Okay, I don't have it with me, but I have this little no, it's gray. It's a gray tank top. No, it's not a tank top. It's a crop top, and it's just really cute, and it just fits very slay. So I love that. That. Or I do have this... I have this other shirt and it's a cruise t-shirt that I actually got from a thrift store. But I find it funny because my parents were like, oh my God, when did you get that? And I was like, the other day at the thrift store. So it wasn't, never mind. Cheryl from Manchester, Vermont says, what's your dream house, dream vacation, dream car? Okay, dream house. Honestly, anywhere in New York. Well, like, okay, well, if we're talking like a house, probably like, I see like an Italy countryside or in England, you know, somewhere with accents. I love to hear an accent. But also, I would love to live in New York. That's like top 10 dreams. Next, dream vacation. Anywhere. I love traveling. I'll go anywhere. I don't really have like a dream vacation per se. I just would love to travel. And so wherever I get to go, I would be excited. Dream car, Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. In my song, burner account, I say Rolls Royce let you test it. Just once. So Rolls Royce. Thank you. Delilah from Whittier, California. Whittier? Delilah from Whittier, California says, what is your inspiration when it comes to your music videos, and do you make visuals for them before creating them? Yeah, we actually do make a lot of visuals before creating them. I love to make like a vision board and then post up everything in there. I think that's really fun. Inspiration behind the videos, really just the songs. Whatever, I feel like whatever story the song's telling, that's what we kind of like hammer down. McKenna from Durango, Colorado says, what are you doing for the 4th of July? I have no idea. We'll see what I do. Lauren from Seattle, Wyoming. WA's Washington, Seattle, Washington.
W-Y?
W-A. That's crazy.
Oh, that's
I know, that was insane.
It's not Wyoming.
That was insane. I just clocked myself really hard. Lauren from Seattle, Washington says, do you have any childhood friends that come visit you? Yes! Oh my goodness, yes. My childhood besties are actually here right now. Both of them, and I'm so excited. I've been hanging out with them. It's a time. So yes, great question. Okay, next. Laura from Colorado Springs, Columbus. Laura from Colorado Springs says, what would be your DJ or rapper name if you could pick one? Probably, I'm trying to think of something clever because I have no idea. What would be your rapper or DJ name? Vanna from San Antonio, Texas says, what emoji would you use to describe yourself? I got you, babes. Hold up. Let me type it out. Okay, so first, this one, right? And then this one. Those are that's me, to a T. Like that. And then the cap. Katie, this is a really big place that I don't know how to say. Katie from Covington, Kentucky. Have you ever gotten those celebrity gift bags? What do they usually have in them? Katie, I hate to break it to you, but no. I'm not a celebrity. But if you want to send me a bag of something, I'll take it. Andrea from Cherry Hill, New Jersey says, if your tour bus pulled up to a 7-Eleven, what would be the first 5 things you would buy? Okay, let me discuss. Okay, I would buy watermelon Sour Patch Kids, a Smart Water. They have those bagged pickles. I loved those little bagged pickles, especially like if I'm really craving a pickle and I need a cold one, because you can't like just buy a warm jar of them. You know what I mean? Not gonna work. Okay, and then I would get chocolate covered pretzels, and then what else would I get? Oh, Hershey bar. Thank you. And good night. Thanks again for watching my Ask Anything chat with Romeo and Most Requested Live. I had the best time. These questions were great, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Romeo. I really appreciate this. And my song is called Underwater. Please go listen to it. Yay!